What's going on YouTube? It's Filmy. Welcome back. It's back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Y'all missed a part because mic problems. But to fill you in, Yuri said she's gonna let me come over her house, so yeah, you missed a lot. But we're here to catch up, right? Alright. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's... Oh. Wait, did I click a new game?
Take your fucking L and shut the fuck up. You look stupid.
Okay, so there goes my autosave, but we still have this other one. I'm going to Yuri's house though. Yeah, for sure. Let's skip all this. Oh, no, wait. I need to see this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. Oh yeah. I'm going over her house to help set up decorations for the festival. If I went with Natsuki, I would have baked cupcakes. Sayori walked out because she was mad about something. I don't know what Monica wants me to do, but I'm going to Yuri's house. Natsuki will be able to handle baking herself. I mean, yeah. I already said I'll be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour because she wanted me to go over her house. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Noah? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I really don't know why Noah picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best I ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to turn me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she still tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, I guess let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things and start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Noah. I think that will make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's still no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Alright, here's where I was. Oh, it's Sunday. Okay. It's already Sunday. Stay hydrated. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's a reason to be. There's no need. I don't even know which two words I just combined. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. That's what we like to hear. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Why the music stop? Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before answering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses, like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. I just want to take a second to realize the moment we're in. Sayori is supposed to be the happy-go-lucky kind of person. She ducked out early because she said she wasn't feeling well. Not physically sick, but emotionally. And we're going to her house, and there's no sign of her. So it just feels like we're about to witness something bad. This is a horror game still, we can't forget. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her room where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Noah. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. I don't know how to make that noise. I'm gonna just do that. Nah, I don't even want to do that. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. I would never do such a thing. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? How does she know that? Yeah, but wait, how did she see twin telepathy? No. Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true, but what about you? Are you going to help Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Noah. Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. Clay, don't say that, come on. You can express your feelings. if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. That's not true. I feel like I'm your friend. I mean, I'd still be worried about you, but I just wouldn't be like scared for you, you know? You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. What's the thought process here? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Then you laugh? You Sayori good? Like, come on, I see you got the Angry Bird in the background, but like, come on. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. Is it like, It can't be. Nope. You really put me in a trap, Noah. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Noah? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. That's heavy. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Heavy, that's heavy. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Noah. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. I don't like this, like, is she good up here? Because I get being depressed, right? I get that. But why is she laughing when she's referencing a violent action being done to her? Why is that funny? If that is a laugh. I don't know if that's like a sob. It appears to be a laugh. Look at her face. So, that's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. I didn't mean to skip that laughing part. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it is for me, whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart turning... And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Noah, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please don't underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't want it any other way. Noah, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Noah, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. Is there supposed to be a picture up? If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything I can And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Noah. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, so there's no picture there. Okay. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. Is it going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one. Or I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you, but it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. And at the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me to do. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. Before we continue, notice how earlier when we were walking home, Sayori asked us if we'd rather walk home with her or Yuri. I wonder if we said Yuri instead of her, would that have been a better reaction? Right? Because she's saying how she doesn't want me to spend time thinking about her. So if I would have chose Yuri over her, would that have made her happy? I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. What's with this get-up, bro? I was thinking maybe like, a crop top, short shorts. This is not what I expected. I mean, the leggings, A+ for them, but thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. But if I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you bought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri into my room. Ooh, you see how you got the 2 pillows set up? Okay. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. That's like more of a chop. I'm not gonna fake laugh. Like, come on. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that she can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements, you know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our... I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. But I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing now? Oh, it's a diffuser for essential oils. Ooh, she's locked in. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors. I don't know how to say that. Contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. I don't know about that one. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch at the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. What happened? But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, enjoying herself. She again reaches in her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original? Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. I think we'll need about 100 of them. Where did I get I think from? I'm just making up words. What? Oh yeah. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang in the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this year. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Ooh, come on. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. What kind of cheeks? Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Noah. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. Oh, so it is a laugh, yeah. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around into my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Noah, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. How would you know that, Yuri? Is this one of those? Come on, bro. Don't start making the characters out to be what I don't think they are. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles on the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're screaming, should I go wash it off now? Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. You gotta get out, bro. Like, we don't do vampires here. You gotta leave. That's terrible on so many levels. Don't know where my fingers been. It's blood. Don't know where your mouth's been. Your saliva in my open wound. There's, like, come on now. Okay, now she's OD. She's OD. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. You maybe don't think ever, because you can't just act like you're a well-presented, smart, respectable person and then eat people's fingers when they're bleeding. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a kind of stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Noah, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil air. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Noah. Yuri giggled shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cup. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than expected, and I will be very effective as a... And I will be very effective? And will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? I'm ready to move on to the next task. I don't know what I'm not. Quiet. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course, why not? 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use 6 small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. What's a bathroom cup? I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bringing it back into my room. Yuri, yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them in the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a red gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color wheel when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Alright, sorry about that. My camera cut off. I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is there something wrong? It's out. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. There's a whole lot of sorry going on in this interaction. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. No? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be so much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own paintbrush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are we going to add lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? We have time. While we wait for it to dry, why don't we explore the right side of the room? Specifically the right side of the room, right behind that desk. I don't know what that is, but we should show right there, right on that. Kind of dark. Well, perhaps it'll be best to leave it here, then you can bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Are you sure? That right side of the room looks very much unexplored to me. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work, see? I don't know if we're on the same wavelength, but we're halfway there. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thanks for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Noah. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like... She said you're very kind. What'd she say? I gotta go to history. You're very thoughtful. You like that about me. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Let me choose. But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Get back in the house. Go to your house. You're not even supposed to be outside. You're supposed to be helping Monica. Why would you do this? Hi, Noah. Then you're gonna address her too, right? Sayori? Just now we weren't. It's okay, Noah. I stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so. That's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Exactly. Like, what? Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Okay. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? We're here. We're here. What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Why do you care? You just said that she's confusing me. It makes me feel really happy. I don't think that makes her feel happy. Maybe she's jealous that she made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to flood on Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Noah? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, no? If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, no? I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Noah, I like you so much that I want to die. Come on, bro. I mean, I get it, you know. I get it. But dying, it's crazy. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Okay. This is a crazy, crazy decision. Crazy decision. Well, this music can't be in my ear when I think of what I'm going to do. I love you is crazy, because it's not true. It's not true. But you're always my dearest friend. One would hurt her. Do I put her well-being over mine? Is really what's going on. Because I love you would make her feel happy, but it wouldn't make me feel happy. You're always my dearest friend would save me, but it might hurt her feelings. And she's in a very vulnerable stage where her feelings being hurt might lead to worse. I'm saving my game. I'm going to save my game. I'm going to see what the different responses are. Okay, let's start with the one I want to say. You'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. Hard friend zone. Hard friend zone. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's just save this one. And then let's load back where we were. What does happen if I say I love you? What happens? I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you today, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then we'll both be happy. Noah? Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me. That's what I look, that's, okay. Tightly around me. Noah, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Noah. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I've always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Noah. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Okay! So what are you talking about? I feel like you got stabbed in the chest. I don't want to say that. Okay. I just don't want to have guilt on my conscience. So, we're going back to the alternate reality where I tell her the truth. That's where we're going. Please, nothing bad happen from this. And I really want nothing bad to happen to her. But if she tries to hurt Yuri, it's over. It's over. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, so I could just get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was, okay? I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Noah. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Loud screaming. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. Get out in front of my house doing all that, bro. Come on, man. Bro, let's be real. This is not a natural reaction to have. This is not a natural reaction to have. To being rejected or to finding out someone doesn't love. This is the reaction you have to seeing somebody die. Seeing somebody you love die. You seeing your dog hit by a car, something like that. Come on, bro. I just said you're my best friend. Like, I still care about you, but I'm just not gonna date you. Come on. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running. This might be the last time we ever see her. Unfortunately. Sayori, I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Okay. It's the next day now. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It means so much to me. It means so much to the channel. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.